This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. If you like hearing me rant, then you'll probably enjoy this, but the topic is not going to bring a smile to your face because this is just so absurd and mind-blowing, really it is, that you might just rip your hair out of your head and bang your head against the wall. I heard about this first. Jeff C. from Free Radio Revolution reported on it. I'll leave his channel linked up below. If you enjoy this content, you'll probably enjoy his attitude as well towards all this stuff that's going on with the New World Order. So get what's going on in Canada now. They're making the abortion pill free at no cost to women in certain provinces in Canada, including Alberta and Ontario, etc. Free. When are people going to realize that they are endorsing murder? They are promoting murder. Are people that dumb that they can't think freely and realize that a baby inside your body is alive? They come out and they talk about women's rights. What about the child's rights? Does that child not have a right to live? I understand there's circumstances with rape and things that go on. I get that, even though the numbers aren't as high as they claim. But why can't the government put programs in effect to help those women who do end up getting pregnant via rape, helping them out during their pregnancy, and then taking that child if the parent doesn't want them and putting them in an adoption center? Is it that hard? There's a lot of people out there that can't have kids that want to have kids. There's long lines of people that want to adopt. This is about murder. This all goes back to God and Satan. It goes back to the Bible. I don't know how hard it is for people to see that. We know in Scripture, Jeremiah 19:5, they have built also the high places of Baal to burn their sons with fire for burnt offerings unto Baal, which I command not, nor spake it, neither came it into my mind. Okay? They've been doing this stuff, these Satanists, for as long as they've been on this earth. They've been murdering their firstborn. It talks about it in the Bible many different times. Look at this article from Romper, whatever this outlet is. This free abortion pill policy needs to come to the U.S. pronto, and it will. Now ask yourself, wow, free? What in the world do they give out for free? People dying of cancer can't afford, even though the treatments that they offer don't cure cancer, they just extend it. But nonetheless, let's hypothetically say cancer or something that maybe can be cured. But how many times do you hear people who can't afford it? People have heart attacks who can't afford, the stuff that needs to be done afterwards to rehabilitate. Hundreds of thousands of dollars people end up spending. But hey, you know what's free in this world? Two things. Free vaccinations and now free abortions. What a surprise, right? They want to get the vaccinations in you so that you get these diseases and get sick and get depressed and get anxiety and feel like crap every day. And what's the other thing they want? Oh, they want the murder and the sacrifice of your child. It's not hard to see. As soon as I saw Jeff's video on this, you know what the first thing I did was? I went over to see if our Satanist friends at the Satanic Temple had mentioned it yet, had talked about the news. And what do I see? I see Jex Blackmore, who I'd like to say how I really feel about this witch, but I can't because these people are protected and we're not. But put two and two together with the tone of my voice and realize how I feel about this, if you want to call it a human. But what do they have on there? Anti-abortion restrictions were struck down in both Arkansas and Alabama this week. Huge wins for repro rights. Wow, what a main concern for the Satanists. Really seem to care a lot about this topic. Couldn't be that they want these blood ritual offerings, right? Because they're atheists. Even though they have a bloodletting ritual scheduled for next weekend in Los Angeles. Nah, we can't see through that. In Arkansas, recently, federal judges delivered unexpected victories for reproductive rights in two of the most conservative states in the country, Alabama and Arkansas. In doing so, several extremely controversial laws. I mean, how is it controversial of a law if people aren't pro-murder? We get that there's certain circumstances, but there can be options around that too. Can someone speak for the child? Is the child not a living thing inside of the woman's womb? Is the child not alive? These people, you can see people posting on their Facebook all day when they're pregnant. We can see, the inside of the mother's womb. We can see the child breathing. We know that they eat when they're inside of the woman's womb. Oh, but they're not alive, right? They're not alive. But we hear crap about the trees and the plants being alive. God forbid you throw a soda can out your window, you'll get a fine of $500. You're littering and hurting the atmosphere. Yeah, I'll take a leak on the flowers. That's how much I care about plants and these Wiccans who worship this nonsense. I like to go to all their houses and set their yards on fire and see them cry. Oh, my plants. Oh, but this is okay, right? It's about women's rights. This is the psychological operation. It's not about your rights, ladies. It's about the blood sacrifice. That's all they care about. They don't give a crap about you at all. They want the blood. They lust for blood. Why is it so hard for people to understand this? They support women's empowerment. Why do you think that is? Take a guess. I'll break up the family. They don't want a child raised on scripture. They don't want the parents there and available. No way. And now they're giving it away for free, right? You got to pay for so many things in this world. So many things, right? What's it saying? Nothing in life is free. Maybe once in a while, if you spend $100 at the grocery, they'll give you a free turkey. That's about it. You still got to spend to get it. But I can't think of too many things that are free, except for flu shot vaccinations. And now this. Why do you think that is? Because this will encourage more and more people to get abortions. And you know what? The pill, it's a non-issue now for people. The pill, I can just take a pill. I don't have to have somebody look down there or do anything. All right, I'll take a pill. Not even realizing they're committing murder, that they're sacrificing their child. And Lord only knows what those pills really do to their insides. I can't even imagine. But yeah, they sell it over the counter, so I should take it, right? Just pop it in my mouth. It's got to be safe. The FDA approves of it. Yeah, the FDA approves of us eating GMO cows, dumping chemicals in every single thing you buy that comes in a box. And this is what they're going to promote. It's going to be free. It is going to come to America. We've seen this already. Canada, it's almost like it's a testing ground and then it just comes to America. We've seen some of this stuff with bestiality going on up there. I talked about that last year. I mean, it's sick. It's absolutely sick. So now they're going to enable people. Hey, don't worry about it. You can get the pill for free. You won't feel anything. No one has to look at your privates. It's all good. This is what they want. This is what they want. These are sacrifices to Baal. Is it a coincidence that that's what's on this, high-ranking satanic witches Twitter feed? And I'm sure it'll be on their satanic temple, their main Twitter feed when they get hold of the story because it's newer news. Very important to them, huh? Can't seem to figure out why. This is about God and the devil. That's it. For people out there who continue to listen to this channel and you're atheists, what don't you get? How can you not see this? Break free from the mind control you've been put under to judge Christianity as this cookie cutter crap that they portray it on TV. That we're bigots and we're hateful people and judgmental and we're all hypocrites. Break free from that. Jesus Christ died for your salvation. Accept that and join us before it's too late for everyone, including your children, our children, next generations, which are going to be doomed because it's going to be a godless society if we don't start waking up the teens out there. Because who's going to pass this along when it's banned, when free speech is gone and Bibles aren't allowed to be printed anymore? Who's going to pass it on? How are you an atheist still listening to this channel and not get it? Don't you see the connection? Now that you know all this stuff, go reread the Bible then. It'll shock you how dead on it is, how prophecy's being fulfilled. That's what I tell people. Maybe you read the Bible before you woke up, and maybe you didn't get it. Well, read it now. You'll have a whole different perspective. Break free from the chains, because this is coming to America soon. Free abortion pills. Commit murder for free, folks. Come on down. Pop a pill. It's just like taking an Advil. It's insanity. But again, this is hate speech because I'm not representing women's rights, right? So I'm speaking hateful because I want a child to have the right to live. Because the child deserves the right to live. It's not his fault that the mother made a mistake. That's the mother's fault. And you know what? We have this thing called adoption agencies. I don't care if you don't want to wait 9 months and be pregnant. Shouldn't have spread them. Simple as that. Now do your time, wait it out, and give the child to an agency so parents who are mature enough can raise that child. Instead, this is just being promoted. It's sick. It really breaks my heart. It does. And it pisses me off beyond belief what's going on around us. Nobody gets mad. Nobody stands up against this crap. Free abortion pills. It's unbelievable. Might as well just tell somebody if they slit somebody's throat and murder them that they don't got to go to jail. It's the same thing. Just the sicker part is these are mothers murdering their children. Ludicrous. And the younger girls out there, they're getting sucked into this women's empowerment crap. And you can thank scum like Kesha, Beyonce, blah, blah, Katy Perry, Hillary Clinton, these actresses in Hollywood, thank them, even though everybody goes, their role is not really important. Of course their role is important. They're the false idols that they worship. They're not going around worshiping Lord Rothschild, as he calls himself. They're not going around worshiping David Rockefeller. They're worshiping these idols who are presenting them with these agendas. Free abortions. Free vaccines, free abortions, folks. What's next? I start giving out free punches to the face? I'd love to. Or at least give me some then. Punch me in the face, because I can't take this anymore. I thank you for listening, to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.